What's going on, everybody? So we went back out today to the same spot where we've been having some luck, and what we wound up finding when we were fishing was we saw a rod in the dirt.
Somebody lost a fishing rod.
Wow.
What kind of fishing rod is that? What the heck? Where did that come from? So there's line on it too? Someone's throwing a wacky rig on whatever the heck this was. This is old. Oh, it's a Phenix M1? What? Take that with us. That's the same rod that I caught my big bass on. That's crazy. How did I not see that earlier? It's an expensive rod. Whoever lost that must have not been having a very good day. Pretty crazy, dude.
So after some examination of this rod, I noticed a couple of things. One, that it didn't seem necessarily broken. Two, the guides were still intact. And three, there was a little bit of water in it. So I figured that I could fix this rod, and I decided to take it home with me.
That's crazy. I'm gonna wash this off and see if it's even like theoretically usable. Still bends fine. I wonder if it's like the hook holder is definitely rusted. The reel seat, I don't know how well that's holding up. Who knows how long it was in the water for. But that's a cool find.
And we spent the rest of the day fishing, carrying around this rod, and we found a jerkbait bite.
We'll try something that hasn't historically worked here very well. If we don't hit all our rods while we try and cast it out. Fish or a stick? I think it's a stick. Oh, a big fish just tried to eat the small fish. Yo, that's crazy. I just saw a giant fish try and eat this small fish. Hey, no skunk. Yeah, a giant fish just tried to eat this small one right in front of me too. I have to rewatch that footage, man. Like, a big one came up and swirled on that freaking tiny one. Oh, it feels a little better. I think we got him sideways. Foul hooked. He came up to hit it and foul hooked him. Yeah, got him in the back. Shoop. Well, they're hitting the jerkbait. There we go. It's 2 in a row. Small ones, but we had a big one come and chase it. It's like 3/4 of a pound. Hey, we're catching fish. Another Jimmy to our collection. 3 Jimmy collection. That's the biggest one so far. Top of the lip. Comes out right like that. It's like a 1-pounder. Oh, we're just having fun now.
So we caught some jerkbait fish, as you just saw, and had a fun time, but we headed back home with the rod with the intent of seeing what we could do to fix it.
What's going on, everybody? We're back here today, Stevens Creek, same spot we were here yesterday, catching them on the jerkbait. Also, you might remember that we found a rod yesterday. Flashback to that. What kind of fishing rod is that? What the heck? Oh, it's a Phenix M1? What? That's crazy. I'm gonna wash this off and see if it's even like theoretically usable. As you saw, was covered in dirt, mud, and algae. We went home. I'm sorry I didn't record the process, but we went home, we washed it off. We drained it of the water on inside. We cleaned off these eyelets that still look really nice. And we're gonna fish with it today. Bought a new reel. Yep, so found a $200 rod just laying on the bank and we were able to restore it. Free $200 rod. Let's see if it catches fish. All right, y'all, so this rod is, now that you can see it, a medium light rod rated for 1/8 to 3/8 ounce lures. It's a spinning rod, and we're gonna test it out with a little jig head minnow action. See how she casts. Oh, like a dream. This rod is so light, feels so nice. Longest time I was basically exclusively my ugly stick, but now I see why people sometimes use non-ugly, oh, I had a bite right there. Use non-ugly stick spinning rods, because this just feels magical. For a $200 Phenix rod, you would hope that it was a pretty good deal. Looks like the water has actually gone down significantly. Looks like it's gone down like a foot since yesterday, which is crazy because I didn't think that they were draining the reservoir that fast. I've snagged here before. Time for a new leader line. We will be right back. Alright, let's try the big craw on the bottom. Maybe they're on a bottom bite, and maybe if we're not getting bit by any of them right now like we were the other day, maybe that means that only there's the big ones in the area. Maybe, I don't know. Hopeful thinking. Got him. It's not as big as I thought it would be on this lure, but hey, it's a fish. Good Jimmy, dude. Ambitious. Freaking this guy ate that craw. Look at that. What a freaking dude. What a freaking dude. Alright, y'all are on the bottom. Let's put the Ned rig on our new rod. Oh, would you look at that? Alright. They are on the bottom, like that last one we just caught was. The Ned rig has a pretty good chance, in my opinion, of getting one of those suckers, and maybe we can get one on the new rod. Just let it go all the way to the bottom. Can't wait to see what a bite feels like on this rod. Got one on a rod. Small one, but hey, on a medium light rod, feels good. Just bouncing it off some rocks. Ned rig in the mouth on the rod that we salvaged from yesterday. From the bottom of Stevens Creek to catching fish. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jimmy. All right. Back you go. It's cool, man. We found this rod yesterday. Okay, let's see. See if we can get another one. Bunch of chunk rocks down there is what we're coming through. It's not too deep. Makes sense why there'd be fish there. Warmth of the rocks. Alright guys, well, if anything, mission accomplished on the new medium light rod that we salvaged from yesterday. We caught a fish on it. And that was the goal for today. And we've caught 2 fish today. It's not too bad. See if we can't get some more before the sun goes down. Last night the weather went down into the 30s, so I guess it makes a little bit of sense why these fish are so lazy right now compared to yesterday when they were hitting the jerkbait. When they were hitting the jerkbait, they're still lazy, but they had enough energy to have a reaction bite. Today it seems like low and slow is the only way. Yesterday we couldn't get bit on the bottom. They were suspending, I think, but today maybe they're not suspending like they were yesterday. They're just glued to the floor. This one might be a little better. It's got a little better of a head shake. Oh yeah, not much, but a little bit. It's definitely a better fighter. Still not huge, but on the new rod, I will take him. Thank you, Jimmy, for playing, participating in the help me catch some fish on this rod that I salvaged. It's been pretty good. Yep, another pounder. Back you go. But yeah, man. Hey, not every day that you come across a $200 rod for free, but when you do, you got to catch some fish on it. Imagine if that 1 pounder was like a 5 pounder, how crazy that fight would have been. See if there's any afternoon jerkbait biters over here. We got one on the jerkbait. Still works. At least we got one on the jerkbait. He T-boned that tail. Yep. Bingus dingus. One on the Texas rig, 3 on the Ned rig, which is our new rod that we found yesterday, and 1 on the jerkbait. They're real lazy with their strikes, though. Even on the bottom baits, I'm just barely feeling when they freaking hit it. Feels a little better, but maybe I haven't felt. No, it's still small. Come here, Jimmy. He just ate it good. That was all. Love it when they eat it good. Secure that catch. Another 1 pounder. Back you go. All right, y'all, it's gonna wrap up the day. So we came here yesterday because it's a spot where we caught our PB, so of course we're coming back. And what wound up happening was we found a rod on the ground. So picked that up, carried it around with us, found a jerkbait bite, lost the jerkbait, called it a day, went home, Did some cleanup on that rod, and luckily the guides were good, the rod was good. It just took a little bit of maintenance, you know, put some holes in the bottom and drained the water out, sealed that up, washed it off. Came out here today with the primary objective of catching fish on that rod, and we did pretty sweet. Caught 6 fish today, 3 on the Ned on the new rod, 1 on the big old Texas rig, crazy little guy, and 2 on the jerkbait at the end of the day. So overall, mission success, good day of fishing, chasing that next PB. If you've been liking these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check out my other ones, and we will see you next time. Peace.